Monkey Business by Rahul Kanvinde. Read by Nora Ashrati. H. Salgaonkar, senior clerk, has developed a sudden fondness for bananas and an ominous streak of absent-mindedness. A rhesus macaque climbs onto a ledge of red sandstone and pauses, unsure. Salgaonkar enters the office pantry with a bunch of bananas in his hands. He's discreet, wary. This place is for high officials, and his kind are barely tolerated here. The macaque jumps onto the parapet, eyebrows a twitch. Salgaonkar gets his coffee, breaks one banana off from the bunch, and places the rest in a sling bag he lugs around these days. His phone rings. "Yes, sir? Right away, sir," he answers and walks out. Coffee in one hand and his phone in the other, he has left the banana behind. The minister's PA will be by his office in 10 minutes, and they need to enter the office together. It is absolutely critical. He paces himself, slows down. The macaque, emboldened, squeezes its way in through the barred window and hops into the men's loo. Incredibly, Salgaonkar has forgotten a banana here too, over the hand dryer. The macaque bites into the sweet flesh, munches on half, crushes the rest, and runs out into a foyer. Salgaonkar hurries on. The carpeted corridors in here are empty, and everything's muted with clean, soft, air-conditioned air. He walks fast, eyes lowered. Finally, out. The air outside stings. Salgaonkar's eyes tear up. The complex itself is enormous. This is the heart of Delhi, beating with power and pumping authority all throughout the subcontinent. Massive viceregal buildings of British ancestry house departments and ministries that have expanded rapaciously over decades, flowed out like hot viscous tar, and ossified into a black status quo of hierarchy and power. Wings, east and west, blocks, north and south, highly, lowly, civil servants, uncivil masters, all ensconced within an earthly paradise of an even older Mughal vintage. Macaques rule this kingdom. Boisterous gangs jump from jungle fig to rain tree to mayflower, screaming and screeching, indifferent to the bureaucrats below. Monitor lizards scamper in the undergrowth, and snakes, kraits, and vipers slither and keep to themselves, but also occasionally blunder into the offices, drawn by the trash. Up above, birds, magpie robins, coppersmith barbets, vented bulbuls, and huge murmurations of rosy starlings that make a halt around Independence Day before carrying on. A short walk across the moat of burnt grass and uprooted cobbles, and Salgaonkar enters his own wing of lower standing. Chipped stone tiles and decrepit wooden cabinets line the corridors. It smells of must and need. The macaque is on wooden cabinets too, converging on Salgaonkar's office. There's one banana here and another a few rooms away. Hop, hop, jump. Every day a new banana, a little further on. Salgaonkar is meanwhile crossing the ghettos, departments with minimal budgets and punishment postings, discarded bureaucrats out on the margins of power, dumping grounds for the unwanted. He walks faster, but with broken tiles and abandoned staff strewn about, he trips, bumps, stumbles. The leaky dampness draws green Rorschach blots high on the walls, and there isn't even an air purifier. As he turns into a lobby, he sees the minister's PA walking briskly towards his office and runs to catch up. "Salgaonkar," says the PA.
A monkey just entered your office.
Yes, sir, I have written to the Secretary Sahib, mumbles Salgaonkar. That's true, he has. They tried to fight the simian marauders once before, but the black-faced langurs they hired to scare off the macaques escaped instead into the surrounding wilds. This government takes its gods seriously, considers the monkey god as its special patron, so not a lot more was done after. The PA scowls with irritation.
Screw that. Have you readied the file yet? You better have.
It's an order denotifying protected forest land for an open-pit coal mine. If the minister doesn't sign it today, they'll have to wait for after the elections, and who knows what results the elections will throw up. Key campaign contributors would be displeased. They enter Salgaonkar's office together, as planned, only to see the red rump of a macaque resting on a stack of files.
Aree!
The PA shouts. The startled macaque turns around, bares its teeth, and launches itself through the side window onto the escarpment outside, a banana in one hand, a file in another.
Did you see that, sir? Did you see with your own eyes? Cries Salgaonkar. That was the denotification file, and the monkey took it away.
As planned.